I believe in you. I believe that you have greatness within you. And I believe that you are more capable and accomplished than you give yourself credit for. That no matter what you're striving towards, no matter what you're building towards, you can accomplish it. That you can achieve great things inside of your life, and that you can become your best. Take a look at your life right now. Is it as ideal as you'd like it to be? Or do you know that you're capable of so much more? That there's so many bigger and better things that you've always wanted to try or always wanted to do? You can do it. You can become that person. You can become your absolute best. Inside of your life, there's always been something that you're super curious about, something that really made you happy when you did. And what if you, instead of just putting that to the side, what if instead of just wondering if maybe it'll work, what if you went for it? What if you kept striving towards it? And what if you pursued your happiness? One of the most important things we can ever do inside of our lives is to pursue our joy, pursue our happiness. And in doing so, we create amazing opportunities. What brings you joy inside of your life? What are those things that you're really good at? Or those things that maybe you're really curious about? And instead of just setting it to the side, what if you started exploring it every single day? Getting better and better, improving at it, and discovering talents and abilities that you didn't even know that you had. You would realize how incredible you are. You would see inside of yourself the very thing that I see inside of you, that you're a winner, that you got a lot going for you, and that you can do amazing things. So what is that thing that you used to do? What is that thing in your past that maybe you're really good at? Were you excellent at pottery? Did you excel at maybe racing cars? Or were you a virtuoso at piano? But because of things in your life, you decided, maybe I'll move on to something else. Now is the time to take those things up. And if you don't know yet what you're really good at, try exploring different things. Try looking and going to different places. What is something that piques your curiosity? Or you say to yourself, that'd be a lot of fun. The more you continue pursuing your happiness, your joy, life is going to open up for you. It's like a flower. It's going to blossom. And as your life starts to blossom, you yourself will open up and become the very person that you were meant to be. You have tremendous gifts inside of yourself that oftentimes we undervalue, that we wonder, is this the right thing? Or could I possibly do it? And the truth is, you've always been capable of it. Now is the time to start embracing that, to start going into that joy, going into that happiness, and becoming the person you knew you always would love to be. And here's a really important point. Make your move before you are ready. Well, what does that mean? What that means is going after the thing that you truly want before you have everything absolutely perfect. How many times in our lives have we always wanted to go do something and we said, well, if I just had the perfect amount of money, or I need to get this business plan in order, or gosh, I just need to wait on these two people and as soon as they're there, everything is going to work out. Do what you can with what you have where you're at. And don't worry about anything else. The middle section, the how, life and the universe, it'll take care of that. The opportunities will come. The right people will start to show up in your life in ways that you didn't even know were possible. And you, as long as you know where you're starting from and where your dream is, out there upon the horizon, know that you can get there. Know that you have the ability to do this. And know that it's always been inside of you. That you're ready. That you're more than ready to go. Even when it doesn't feel like it. And that's a really big sign too. Inside of your life, you're going to feel butterflies sometimes, or you'll feel that nervousness. Have you ever wanted to apply for a new job? Have you ever wanted to ask somebody out that you really care about? Have you ever wanted to maybe go on that roller coaster ride, but you're nervous? That is the biggest sign inside of your life that you're ready to go. Move when you feel that moment. And as you do that, you persevere beyond the fear. The fear and the complacency, it can hold you back. It can limit you from seeing what's possible for yourself. And it can prevent you from going to where you truly want to be. And not only where you want to be, but also where you were meant to be. Here's the biggest thing. If you start to go after your dream right now, how many people's lives would be improved because of it? The very idea that you're putting out there, maybe there's a small child across the world whose life would be benefited because you came through. Because you took a chance upon yourself, millions of people around the world would have better days. That every single day they would wake up with something to look forward to, and something to be optimistic and hopeful for. Because you took a chance upon yourself. Because you started to see inside of yourself the very thing that I see inside of you. You're a winner. You weren't meant to lead a life where it was very limited. Don't settle for less. Because you were meant for more. You can do this. And as you start to do this, as you start to move before you're ready, what you're going to notice is that the opportunities will start to come. The very person that you need, you say, well, gosh, we don't have any resources for this, or the center that we need to go host this event, it's not there. All of a sudden, you're going to go out there and you're going to run into somebody. Let me give you a perfect example of this from my own life. When I first started out doing motivational speaking, the very first day that I ever did it, my right arm had completely shut down. I had what's called a brachial plexus injury. It's a nerve assembly that goes in from your entire neck into your shoulder. And as a result of that, I was facing down legitimately paralysis inside of my right arm. And I said to myself, gosh, what if I never come back from this? I am in the most dire and abysmal situation that possibly could be. Is this what my life is going to be like for the rest of time? And instead of sitting there and dwelling upon it, I thought to myself, well, I've always been listening to these motivational speakers, and I'd love to be able to help out other people in the same way that they're helping out people every day. So while I was in the hospital, I took out my phone. I set it up in the bathroom, and I started recording. And I said, I'm here in this hospital. Everything is going against me. But there's something good out there for you. There's something amazing out there for you. And maybe inside of your own life, you'll start to realize that there is something wonderful already waiting out there. That if you just took the chance upon yourself, if you just started trusting yourself and your gifts and your abilities, that you would know that you could do something so far more exceptional than what you've seen. In the very same way, doing something and opportunities coming towards you when you're not ready or you don't even realize you're prepared for them. As I've gone on my career and my pathway to becoming a motivational speaker, I've often had to go take rides out. One day, I had actually injured my arm. It's very odd. So as a result of it, I couldn't really drive that day, and I had to go take an Uber. And I was kind of looking at it as being, well, gosh, this is negative. You know, I really wish I could be driving, and I certainly don't want to spend the money on this. But here's what happened. When I got in the Uber ride, my driver runs a center for holistic wellness right here in my local city. And lo and behold, they were looking for speakers to come in. And I said, well, gosh, I'm a speaker. Maybe this could work. And the same thing could happen for you. That as you start to put yourself out there, as you start going after what you truly want, amazing opportunities like that are going to open up. Things that you didn't even know could be possible. It feels like magic sometimes. Like, how is this even working out this way? But the magic is out there waiting for you. And it wants you to succeed. The very dream that you're chasing, it's chasing you. And it wants you so badly to be victorious, to be the person that does all of these amazing things, that experiences all of these amazing moments, where you get to travel the world, where you get to meet people that you never thought you could, and you get to see yourself doing the very thing that before was just a daydream, but now you're living it out every single day. That's you. I want you to start telling yourself this every single day, no matter what happens, that great things are about to happen to you. It's very easy sometimes, as I mentioned before, because we've had some really troubling experiences in the past where something didn't allow you to succeed, or you feel like you lost. And because of that fear, we hold ourselves back in the state of safety and complacency. That complacency, it will never give you what you were truly meant to do, nor what you truly want. It'll just keep you where you're at. You don't develop any new skills. You don't develop any new ideas. And here's the worst thing too, is that it's like the mire, that every single time you try to pull yourself out, it pulls you and sucks you back in. Why? Because you've allowed yourself to stay there. That's no fun. No one ever dreamt of leading a boring life when they were growing up. But everyone dreamt of living out their dream, of doing something exceptional, of doing something beyond themselves, changing the world, helping the world, and realizing that something great is about to happen to you. That every single time you feel worry or doubt, you look at it and you say, no, something amazing is about to happen. And then you go for it. And then you realize that, yeah, it is out there. And pretty soon, what you're going to realize is that amazing and great thing that's about to happen is actually you. You're the one that's making the change. You're the one that's impacting people's lives. And you're the one that's improving everything. And I'm telling you this, if you truly want to become your best, if you truly want to become the person that you know that you are destined to be, help other people. Help other people and let that flow from your heart. Not as something that's a trite slogan, not as something to appeal to people and, gosh, maybe they'll think I'm a nice person, but because you truly want to benefit them. Because you've known what it's like to suffer. Because you've known what it's like to face adversity and hardship. It's the very reason why I come on here every single time to talk to you. Because I don't want you to suffer. Because I don't want you to ever go through the hardships that I've faced down. Losing love. Having your body fall apart. Having to explain to people why at age 30 you have to live in your mom's basement because you can't get up off the floor because 2 discs in your back have dislocated. Oh, because your hip labrum is torn. And because your jaw is dislocated. And then feeling that fear and that worry that, will I ever come back from this? Gosh, will anybody ever like me? And the truth is, they will. Because they'll start to see that you not only do incredible things, that you've become an incredible person. And the more that you help others, the more that you uplift them, you will uplift yourself. You'll become a person that can go into action. You'll become a person that is adept and adapted to change. Someone that, when they see a crisis and everyone falls away, people will look at you and they'll say, I want to be like you. Because when everyone else is running away, you're running towards it. Because you know and you have that strength and that confidence in yourself that you can face down anything. Why? Because every time when you were nervous or afraid, you went for it. And even though it might not have been absolutely perfect, you developed the right skills, the talents, and the confidence in yourself. And you knew that something great was about to happen. And because you believed that, because you kept that in your heart, it kept happening for you. I want you to look at yourself every single day and tell yourself that. Because the help that you're extending to other people is imbuing you with strength, with confidence, and with resiliency. That you're becoming wiser, more charismatic, more wonderful, and that you can make a change. And the change that you put out into the world will benefit everyone. Here's another component. When you're going to be helping other people, focus on your relationships. Develop relationships and surround yourself with people who nurture you, who support you, and who believe in you. The right kind of people, whose energy fills you with optimism and hope. Not people that are dragging you down or holding you back, but people that want to see you succeed because they see something inside of you. The very thing that I do, that there's a spark there, that there's a brilliance there. And when you ignite that passion, you will light the way to your dreams. So you deserve that, to have those kind of people in your life. Not the people that you may have seen before who are always making snide comments or undercutting themselves. Eschew them. Focus on the good. Focus on the people that really want the best for you. And the more that you surround yourself with them, you'll start to see yourself in the same light, that you are getting better, that you are closer to your dream, and that you can win. So no matter what you're facing down inside of your life, I want you to remember this. You are becoming your best. You are doing a great job. And you are so much closer to your dream than you may even realize. Please know from the bottom of my heart how proud I am of you for who you are, for who you're becoming, and for who you're going to be. Keep going. Keep striving, because your dream is out there waiting for you to embrace it and to live it out every single day. Something great is about to happen for you.